Okay.
Hello,
Hi.
Rachel.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
How are you guys?
Good.
Good. Salted.
We're doing good.
Did you think you'd get through this call without one use of sorted?
Not at all.
There
I
you
was
go.
expecting it straight away.
All right. Well.
Where are you calling us from?
Newcastle.
Oh,
I moved.
Oh.
to be closer to the beer.
That beer's horrible. You don't want to drink
I
it.
don't like it. Newcastle's not good.
Is it good?
No.
According to you.
Newcastle brown ale is vile.
I'm not very familiar
Some
with it.
people
actually.
are like all about Newcastle. I just think it sucks.
Yuki brown.
Never
Disgusting.
Not good.
The only beer I ever had that there was an inkling. I'm just not a beer in general, but I tried that one that was real orangey that one time.
Oh, the was it Blue Moon or was it Pyramid Hefeweizen?
I don't know. It was at that place in Seattle. We went to that brewery place, and it was like
I think it was maybe it was a Shock Top. It was a Shock Top.
maybe.
That's
It
good.
was okay.
I like that. I like Hefeweizen. That's me.
There you have it.
Anyway, sorry. Do you have a
Does
question?
that answer your question?
I like vodka. That's me.
Yeah. No, my question was, have you ever sold anything that you really regretted selling?
Have you ever sold anything?
Anything?
Have you noticed that the Brits don't say the Y
No,
in anything?
I didn't know that.
Okay. Sold anything I regret? You know, when
I
I
say the Y in time. So
when I was a kid, when I was a kid, I had every Dick Tracy figure.
Yeah.
And years later, in case anyone doesn't know, or I don't know why they would, but way back in the day, they actually recalled one of them. If you remember that movie, we have talked about this movie a lot.
So much lately. I don't know why.
We were just saying the other day, we
you're
brought
obsessed.
Rather
brought
than
up
bringing
Dick
Dick
Tracy.
Tracy.
Every like 5 minutes, it's come up in
I
recent
can't
conversation.
escape that or Warren Beatty.
But anyway, yeah, they bring him up in Argo. Anyway, there's in the beginning of that movie, there's a homeless guy that is kind of pushing the little kid around, and Dick Tracy comes in and beats him up. Now, what a lot of people might not know or whatever is that if you watch that movie today on like DVD or whatever, if you notice, they dub in lines of Warren Beatty saying, "You can't beat up a kid in my town," as he beats the homeless guy up. What really happens in the movie, just film it, like what they've actually filmed, was that Warren Beatty goes into this homeless guy's shack and just beats him up.
Why?
Because he had the kid with him, but the guy really doesn't rough up the kid that much. It doesn't really do anything. Dick Tracy just comes in, "Get out of here!" Buh, 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 and that's it.
Okay.
They only added those lines later to make it like, well, we don't want to have a guy we don't want to have Warren Beatty just randomly beat up this homeless guy. So they added that later. Point is, they sold an action figure of the homeless guy.
Oh, really?
And after like 2 days, never mind, and they pulled it, and I had that figure.
And you sold
And
it?
so I was like, wow, I read all about this, and I looked, and yeah, and my family had like sold that for like a nickel. Like the whole box of them. I found that out when I was like, must have been like 12 or 13, and I was so
that
bummed.
sucks.
I was like, we don't have those anymore?
Shit.
Yeah.
Bummer. I can't think of anything that I sold that really regretted.
I sold all my PlayStation 1 games so that I could buy Time Crisis on PlayStation with a gun.
Oh, wow.
Which I love Time Crisis,
Yeah.
but that was a definite lesson in value to me.
Yeah.
And since then, I've been such a pack rat.
Yeah.
It is very rare when I get rid of anything. I have 2 iPhones in my possession because I don't get rid of anything.
Yeah.
No, I had that same kind of experience when the GameCube was around prevalently.
Yeah.
Is Final Fantasy 11 came out, and it had a hard drive with it and all that stuff. It was $100 to get that game.
Right.
And I remember trading in Mario Kart on GameCube, I don't know, like 4 other big GameCube titles. Like, well, I'm done playing them, and I traded those in and Final Fantasy was not fun. And then like a year later, I was like, man, I used to play Mario Kart on here all the time. I don't have it. And I'm just that way now. Unless I'll sell something if there is no way I'm ever going to touch it again. Like, hey, this game was so offensively bad. Like Resident Evil 6, I'll throw that in the lake. I don't care, but that's rare, you know?
I still have like GameCube and PlayStation 2 games.
Yeah.
I'll never play them again. I'm not getting rid of them.
Right.
So that was mine. I really wish that I hadn't got rid of my GameCube.
Yeah.
So I did, and I got rid of all of my games, including Tales of Symphonia, which you cannot buy anymore.
Dude,
it's like 50, 60 pounds.
Yeah, my brother loved that game. That was an RPG, and he
I did.
ape over it.
I talked about Dominic with that on Twitter.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, actually, in moving, either me or him, we back in the day, in 2001 or whatever, we shared a GameCube. And somehow in moving recently, he swears that I lost it in the move.
Ooh.
But I swear that he lost it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in years because I have a Wii that'll play that
Probably
stuff.
you could find one for him for like $20.
Yeah, but he keeps. But I guess in that GameCube was a copy of Smash Brothers with a memory card with a bunch of stuff on it. It was just there were all the Game Boy player that they had. All of these things were attached to it and are no longer whatever.
Nice.
Oh, that happened.
But I don't know.
It's a shame.
Well,
I didn't do it though. It wasn't me.
Nah. Shit.
There you have it.
Anyway, thank you very much, Rachel.
You're welcome. It was nice to talk to you.
Hey, anytime. I was trying to say anytime, like, but it didn't work.
Good job.
All right.
Cheers.
He's dumb.
Good
Cheers, salted.